How's it going, guys? My name is Connor Gilson, and I am the president of CG Consulting and Surefire Performance Marketing. Want to make this video really quick to ease your mind right off the bat. Like any video I pretty much make, there's not going to be any sales presentation, no selling at the end, nothing like that. All the tools, methods, everything I'm going to show you is completely free. It's a education. That's about it. So let's jump into it. So I've been working with roofers for quite some time, and probably you already know of me because you've probably seen one of my other videos that have been spread across the country like crazy. Biggest one going to be my SEO video. Thing though is SEO is not really that relevant anymore as it was. Still a pretty good tool, but nothing like what we have here. So I'm going to jump into full screen mode as we talk about this. First part's going to be a presentation, a one slide presentation because I can't stand presentations. But at some points they are good at doing. That's listing off some facts. So what I'm going to be showing you tonight is how to use Facebook. Facebook is an amazing marketing platform that a lot of people do not know how to use properly. The good thing about a roofers is a lot of people in the industry aren't really using it properly or using it at all. So if you use it, you're going to get an advantage, which is incredible. It's awesome. So let's go over some facts. More than 400 million users, 100 million being in the United States, are on Facebook. So that gives a beautiful market of people that you can advertise to, pitch to, show some value to, whatever. Average user spends 55 minutes a day on Facebook, almost an hour. And that's the average user. A lot of them spend a lot longer than that. Some spend a lot fewer moments on Facebook, but majority of them is going to be around that 55-minute a day mark. There are at least 130 friends on average for every user. So what that means is it offers something that billboards and newspaper ads and phone books and things like that do not offer. And that is going to be the fact that if somebody sees something they like, they enjoy, and you've all been a witness of viral marketing. When something piques people's interest, they share it with each other, and that's how you get your message around the state, country, world, wherever you're trying to go for. Average, okay, one of the few ways to get people to learn your value and become loyal to your brand. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that you have an opportunity now not to just go door to door knocking and be like, hey, you need a roof, or sending out flyers. Hey, you need a roof, or if you need a roof, you can call us, things like that. You have the ability now to educate people just enough to teach them what they need to know to establish that you are the market leader in your industry and establish brand value. No other marketing platform has done that in the past. Newspaper, phone books, TV ads, radio, anything like that, none of those have done it ever. So we are in a beautiful world where we can now show people value before they use us. And that's the interesting thing, because if you're not doing that, if you're not showing value, which is what a lot of roofers use with referral marketing, if you're not showing value, you're not going to get as many clients as you possibly can. And that's a big, big no-no in the social world. The other thing I didn't put on the slide is you can target people like crazy. You can target them whether they live in a house, how long they've been in the house, if they've just moved there, if they're new home buyers, if they rent, things like that, obviously. So instead of having to worry about people driving by your billboard or listening to your radio ad or TV ad or newspaper ad or whatever, and not having a house with a roof that they own that they can repair, you can target people that only the people that have roofs that they need to look at. All right. So let's jump out of that boring, god awful presentation and jump into let's go right into Google Chrome. I'm gonna show you this live. How to create an ad to use on Facebook to start getting clients tonight. All right. You do this, put a little bit of money. I just spent on a campaign recently $47, which is nothing, right? Nothing. It's just one campaign I'm gonna be running. I'm doing what's called pulse marketing, where you do a little bit of pulses into the market on certain things. I have another account where I have literally a bunch of ads running, but I have this one just because I'm doing kind of a new technique. But to show you creating ads, I'm gonna go to Facebook. All right. You can type search put in the search menu here, ads manager. Okay, click that. It's going to be this right here, Facebook shortcuts. Click on that. Going to pop you into your campaign management. Going to click on. It's probably just going to say add, create ad like this does here. And then you get to choose what you're going to do. What are you going to do in order to get people to your objective? A few of the are brand awareness, reach, traffic, engagement, app installs, which is you're probably not going to use video views if you got a video, conversions, all that good stuff. Let's go with brand awareness. All right, let's hit continue. So you're going to create an ad here. You can add in the name, let's say roofing. I think I'm doing what state right now am I doing? Oh, Indiana, that's right. So you want to get rid of United States here because you're not going to target all of the United States. Let me see where I'm at with 6 minutes already. So let's go through this quick. Browse. No. Let me pause. Oh my God, what is it doing? All right. Oh, cool. All right, so I'm gonna start over. Let's do engagement this time because that one I know for. No. Post engagement is what you want to do. Continue. Switch this out to United States. You want to include Indiana. Oops. Let's do a state or a city in Indiana. I'm just gonna pick one at random if my internet does. Like, actually, now let's just do your capital. Let's do Indianapolis. All right. And I'm gonna paste that in. Or you can even do, if you want to, find it on the map. Drop pin right there. All right, boom. Here's the cool part. You can select your radius. So include Indianapolis. So right here, or actually I got rid of that. So 10 miles, most of you are what, 30 miles for a roofer, it seems to be. That's what my average with all my clients seem to be. So I'm gonna go with 30. Boom, there you go. There's your radius of people that you want to fix their roofs. Haha, there we go. Obviously change the age. Nobody has not too many people that are 18 have their own houses with roofs. So I like to pick for my roofers when I've set up a campaign from 35 and up. You can change gender or pick what gender you want to do, and it shows you as it updates what reach you're looking at here and things like that. Direct targeting. You want to go to browse, demographics, home ownership. First time home buyer, try that out, guys, every once in a while, but I'm going to go with homeowners. All right. You can run a special ad saying, hey, first time home buyer, need a new roof? 20, 30% off, whatever, something like that. 10% off, $100 off, 500. I don't care. I mean, just giving you kind of some ideas. Homeowners going to drop the reach quite a bit, 390,000. You can even do like homeowners that like home. I like to make audiences as zeroed down as possible. That like home improvement. Now we drop down 84,000. Boom, perfect. People that already understand that their home is important to them. Edit placements. Don't do that with. You can do all devices. I want you to shut off Instagram because you're not going to be targeting that. Open up the Facebook one. Get rid of instant articles, in-stream videos, and right column. Get rid of those. You just want feeds. Keep feeds up. Daily budget. Should advance options. post engagement. You're going to want either post engagement or clicks when it comes up. Probably going to be post engagement. Manual. Per post engagement, $30. That's ridiculous. So what I would do is go to, in this case, if it's really expensive like that, do impressions or daily unique reach. That's what I like to do. If your bid per impression is ridiculously insane, there's a way to do clicks, but you have to do it through Power Editor, and that's really complicated. So, and I have 10 minutes, and I wanted to kind of keep this down, not in time wise down. All right, set this to like the highest you have here. See how it says 983? Set it to, I'm going to set it to $10. So for every 1,000 people that see your ad, you're going to spend $10. Okay, your budget is going to be, I would set it to $20 a day. If you want to, you can do a little bit less because it said 11. You'll spend no more than $140 per week. Pretty good marketing budget right there. And then you just hit continue. But what you're going to do before that is pick. All right, okay, so hit continue. I switched the order of this on here because I do everything through Power Editor. And then you're gonna pick your page in this case, and then you're gonna choose, a page post. If I want, videos are the best thing to do because they get a lot more engagement. And a fact to keep in mind is the more engagement you get, the more your price of your ad's gonna go down. Once you pick your ad, then you would just hit place order. It would take about maybe 2 hours for Facebook to approve it, and then you're off on your own ads. So that was pretty much a basic way to look at Facebook ads and how to set them up. There's a lot of different ways to do it. And even more detail, and you'll find those as you kind of mess around and do trial and error. 2 things to keep in mind: make sure that you're split testing. So do one ad versus another, see which one works better, and then change it, and then see which one just keeps fighting them against each other like it's a battle, and see which one gets the most conversions, most people that call you, things like that. All right, that is about it, and I wish you guys the best, and hopefully you apply this, and I'll talk to you guys later. Adios, bye.